Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome, everyone, to the Monterey Sports Network's broadcast of tonight's Monterey High School Wildcat basketball game. We're set here to bring you action from both the ladies and the men's games tonight as we broadcast live from the First Volunteer Bank broadcast booth. The Lady Wildcats game will be starting in a few moments, and we'll be right back to continue with Monterey Foods pregame show after a word from our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball. Located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Okay, folks, welcome here to the Derward Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium down here in Livingston, Tennessee. We're the broadcast team for the Monterey Sports Network tonight. We got my good friend David Klaus sitting over here next to me.
Good to be here.
Welcome, David. My name's Rick McNeil. We're excited to bring you this action tonight. We're sitting here at halftime between Salina Bulldogs and the Pickett County Bobcats. And, David, I believe that's the lowest scoring half I believe I've ever seen.
I think so.
Especially this year.
And either one of these teams are usually, a lot higher than that.
Yeah, 17 to 16, and the Pickett County Bobcats hold a 1-point lead. Usually they have that in – that's a low first quarter, not a half.
Yeah. Usually you hardly see either one. I don't know if either one of these teams has ever been that low at halftime.
No, it's definitely been a defensive struggle, and they've been piles of humanity all over this court. Looked like they're playing football.
Yeah, there's a few times I was wondering. I don't know. It was kind of rough.
Yeah. Going down on that other end down there, about wound up in the padded seats on that Pickett County side there one time.
Yeah.
We just pray that nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, that's what worries you when they let them play that rough, is that somebody get hurt.
Yeah, of course, folks, we're surrounded by, I believe it's pretty much all Pickett County.
Yeah, we're pretty much all Pickett County around us. So
visitor side, and so we got some kids. First one thing then the other around us. So this is going to be an interesting broadcast. Which we're excited to bring again.
It's good to see this kind of crowd turn out to support high school sports, though. I like seeing that. And Monterey's just now starting to filter in. The gym's full, and I don't see many from Gordonsville here yet either. So I don't know where they're going to go.
They're going in. Maybe we can have some of them sitting on the table with us here, and maybe on their knee or something.
Yeah, we'll have to put them somewhere. Oh yeah,
we'll make some room. That's for sure. But it's a capacity crowd already, and this is a big gym. If you hadn't been over here to Livingston, you got the two big sides. It's full, and it's exciting for these kids too.
Oh yeah.
Here they played 28 games to get to this point.
This is what they've been playing for all year. So.
And it's right here where the rubber meets the road.
Yep.
We're gonna bring our pregame show to you. It's Monterey Foods pregame show. They've been one of our major sponsors this year.
Oh yeah.
And we're gonna carry them right on through the playoffs, David.
That's good. Yeah, they've been here with us all season, so we appreciate them.
And of course the coaches, we couldn't have it any better than what they've treated us. Adam West has kept me. I've got all kinds of stats.
Yeah.
Just computer pages full of stats, and that's awesome.
Adam is a numbers kind of guy. He likes those stats, and that's how he does his coaching. Decides what he's going to do is what the numbers tell him.
Well, that's exactly what he's done. You can see that's what we're going to kind of go over is this spreadsheet, this last spreadsheet he sent me on the boys. It goes all the way back to Skip Overstreet. And I think him and my wife graduated together.
Really?
That's how long ago that's been. So he started coaching in looks like in '83.
Huh?
In '83, and he coached. Looks like all the way up to '87. So he's here 4 years.
Yeah.
Skip was. I don't have any. As far as wins losses, I don't know if they couldn't get a hold of them, but I don't guess because Adam would have had them on here if that had been the case.
Yeah, they probably wasn't keeping them on computers then, so it's a little bit harder to find some of the old paper records.
Yeah, microfiche or something.
Yeah. Changing, building the new school and stuff. I'm sure some of that stuff was put in storage somewhere, and who knows where it's at.
Probably, and it'd take man hours to put it in here. So it started in after Skip. He was here 4 years. I don't know if you can see his screen or not, David. We're kind of cramped on space here.
Yeah, we're a little limited tonight.
Keith Turner. Now I didn't know him.
Yeah, I don't recognize that one.
He started in 1987 and went through 90. So he was here 3 years. He had a one win-loss record of 48-40, which is pretty good while he was here.
Yeah.
We just, like I said, we just don't have enough room to scoot around. And then Joey Cole, C-O-E. Joey Cole, C-O-E. He coached from 1990 to 1991. And,
now, is that the boy that played for Clay County?
Is it?
I don't know. There was a Joey Cole that was really, really good. That would have been about the time that he graduated from college. I'm not sure if it's the same one or not. I'm just,
Well, it may have been. He was 2-11. No, 7-21. Looks like.
Yeah.
And he's 2-11 in the district. Yeah. 2-11 in the district.
So he just coached one season there. So
1 year. Yeah. And Coach Turner, he must have went on somewhere else because, like I said, he had a good record, 48-40.
Yeah. He probably
one of the better records. Let's see, Stacy Ferris. Of course, you know him. Everybody in the world knows Stacy.
Yeah.
He coached from 1991 all the way up to 2002. And Stacy was 146 and 158 or 68, so he wasn't all that bad either.
No, right at 50% there. Well, what did it say? 46,
46. Yeah, 46.5% is what it looks like there. And then after Stacy, he had Lloyd Covington.
Yeah.
He's a Monterey faithful. He's been to every game, ain't he?
Oh yeah. He doesn't miss. He's here tonight. I seen him. He was here before.
And he know to get here early, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's been around enough. Of course, he loves basketball. Lloyd does, so he's not going to miss much.
He helped coach football when my son was playing with Fuller. But Lloyd coached from 2002 up to 2008, so he's there 6 years.
Right.
And he took it on the chin. Looks like his win-loss record was 36 and 131. And the third quarter started back in, folks, and hadn't scored yet in the first minute of the ball game.
No, not yet. But
they'll get heated up here.
They got Ashlock back in now. He just put 2 points in, so
it looked like he had two hanging on his arms too.
Yeah.
And then, Coach Lloyd Covington, he coached up to 2008, and then that's when our own Adam West took over. It was 2008 all the way up to 2020. And Adam has a 192-175 record over that 12 years.
Yeah, that's good because his first years you've got to build a team and get to where you can be competitive. So I'd say if you looked at the last 3 or 4 years, you're going to see a whole lot different percentage on that.
Well, you can see I highlighted the yellow when they had winning seasons.
Right.
And you can see the first 2008 up to 2013 he took it on the chin pretty good.
Right.
But then 2012 and 2013 he had 13 and 14.
Right.
13 wins, 14 losses, and he started turning it around. So
yeah.
And then he went through a 2015 to 2017, went through a period that had a hard time. Went 12 and 19 and 15 and 19. But definitely these last 3 years.
Yeah. You start looking at those numbers, you're looking at about 90 to 20, somewhere in that,
As far as,
Yeah, 30, 58, 70, yeah.
And that's, of course, this year ain't over with it yet either. So,
81 to 22. So
81 to 22.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty good win-loss record. That's for sure. Well, we're proud of Adam, and of course, this Monterey has a history. They've been in ball games. They've been in every year. They've played competitive.
Yeah,
the boys have. So I kind of wanted to bring that around and talk about that a little bit. I've got we talk about the 1,000-point club a lot.
Right.
And we had 2 this year actually. Anna Hudson had 1,000 points, over 1,000 points. I'm not sure exactly how many she had.
I don't know where she ended up. But.
Never did get the final total. But then Peyton Magic West, he's got about 1,400 for the year.
Yeah, he's over. He hit 1,400 with about 4 games left in the season, I think. So I'd say he's climbing up towards 15. I don't know what the record is for the boys. Do you?
Well, I've got it right here.
Okay.
And that's another thing about Adam. He just gives you all this stuff. I'm gonna go back up here to the top, and he's pretty much kept up with higher scores throughout the seasons. And right now, starting in with Kevin Borhaus, he's at almost 200 points this year, being a post guy. So 196. Caden Jones has got 346. Silas has 379 in the post, and then it breaks out into Parker Payne. Now, was that big boy?
No, Parker was kind of a short. He played point guard with Ty West.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got him down here.
Yeah.
So Parker Payne, he had 455. Levi Blaylock, you remember him?
Oh, yeah, I remember Levi. So he had, and that's his career total there, looks like.
These all, career totals. Actually, career total for all of them.
For Monterey,
Coming in up to this year, I believe.
Yeah.
But let's see. Logan Jones had he was 09 to 2013, had 689. Paxton Payne had 700. It was at
he's the younger brother. He's the same age as Peyton, but when their dad was the coach at Tech.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
that's
when he transferred, Peyton had to move school, so that's why he's not with us this year. He would have been here.
Okay, so he would have been senior this year.
Yeah, he would have been senior this year.
Yeah. So he had 700 points. Grayson Randolph, that's Silas's brother.
Yep.
He had 723 for his career. Joey Meredith, that was 2005 to 2009, had 743.
I don't remember him, but now that was when
he's 05 to 09.
Yeah.
That was before Adam took over. Well, Adam coached him 1 year, looks like.
Yeah, probably looks like
08, 09.
Yeah, senior year there.
And then Cody Dove had 880. He's from 2011 to 2015. Cade Painter, that's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, he's a big, tall
kid.
Yeah.
He was 2014 to 2018.
Now, Michael Cody's Michael Cody's the one that was 6'9".
And played there with Painter too, didn't he?
Yeah. You had Cade. Michael Cody was a year older. Him and Dalton Coleman were a year ahead of Cade. Cade Painter was with Tyrus West in that bunch.
Oh, okay. And that's the ones that went to the state. Got beaten in the semifinals, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks. I'm going to stop right there. We're coming up on a break right quick. We'll hear a word from our sponsors, and we'll come back with the 1,000-point club. How's that? That work out all right?
Yeah, that's where we're at, looks like.
And we'll tell you the score of this one. Salina looks like they're pulling away, 28-19, about halfway through the third quarter. But we'll be back after a word from our sponsors, folks. Y'all hang in here with us, and we'll have the Wildcats game coming up after this one.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball. Located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Okay, folks, welcome back here to the Derward Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium here in Livingston, Tennessee. Again, we're seeing a good game between the Pickett County Bobcats and the Salina Bulldogs. Of course, the Salina Bulldogs are up in the top 5 in any poll that you look at today, David.
Yeah.
And so they're the team to beat, definitely in this district. And Pickett County's holding right in there with them.
They're doing good. Boy, I know the crowd's getting a little excited here, but
yeah, it's they're letting them play for sure. And this is Pickett County's game. They're not a run and gun team.
No,
they want to slow it down for the best shot. And but Salina's just like Monterey. They run and gun.
Yeah.
And so it's not actually not going toward Salina's cup of tea, but hey, it's tournaments.
Yep.
You got to play with the hand you dealt. Let's see. We got two. Talking about our point totals. We got the got the Cade Painter. He had 908 points. That started in their 1,000-point club.
Yeah.
Got a couple more before we get there. Michael Cody. Now he played with
Tyrus West, Dalton Coleman. They're that bunch.
They went to the
3
state.
years ago. Went to the state.
You had Parker Payne.
Yeah, had Parker Payne,
Cade Painter, Michael Cody, and Tyrus West.
And Dalton Coleman down there.
And Dalton Coleman.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, they could score some points.
Yeah, well, and you look at Michael Cody, there was 945. So I think he only played 3 seasons for Monterey.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he didn't play with us his freshman year, so he had 945 points in 3 years.
Well, they could put some points on the board, couldn't they? Yeah, that's the reason they went to the state like they did.
He was Michael was 6'9" and could shoot threes with anybody on the team.
Oh wow, that's awesome. It's hard to have.
Yeah, you don't see that very much.
And then of course this next one we know him really well.
Yeah, we know
Mr.
him.
Michael Buckner. That's Chris Buckner, the vice principal, athletic director here at the high school. That's his son.
Yeah.
He had 978. Michael, if he would have got the other 22 points.
Well, they said, he missed.
He missed several games.
Missed something in his junior year, so.
He missed about 3 or 4 according to what I looked up there. So he would have been 1,000 easy. Then after Michael, you've got Matt Howard. He started actually into the 1,000-point club.
Right. Yeah, he's the first one.
And that was 05 to 09. Looks like Adam got to coach him a year. He had 1,018 points. Zach Castle, 2008 to 2012. That name sounds familiar. Did he have something to do with Channel 22?
I don't know.
There's a Art. Is it Art Castle? I believe is part of Channel 22. Anyway, that Zach Castle had 1,073, and then 08 to 2012. Then we got Tyrus West. That's Adam's oldest son.
Yeah.
Peyton's brother had 1,179 points, and that was 14 to 18. That's another. That's another part of that group. Starting five looked like they were awesome. And then Dalton Coleman, 2014 to 2018, had 1,340 points. And then we come up to Peyton Magic West.
That's it.
He's still playing.
Still got a few games to go.
And he's got 1,531 points. So if he blows it out in these last, we know they're going to play 3 more games.
Yeah.
You know, they got this game tonight, but what a move. That was that Smith boy, Mark Smith.
Yep, that put Pickett within 1.
Pickett's clawing back in this one. And Smith went down and had another foul.
Fouls on number 35.
Fouled on
Mark Smith, his third.
Yeah.
Team 6. So next time they'll be shooting 1 and 1. It's hard to not get tied up in these ball games.
Yeah,
We're sitting right here courtside, and so it's hard to keep this going. But anyway, Peyton's got 1,531 points, and we know they're going to play 3 more games. And so if he has some of them barn burner games, it's 30 some odd points, he may catch the leader, and that is Mr. Jared Phillips, the assistant coach of the boys team right now. He had 1,862 points, and that was 2011 to 2015.
Yeah, Jared was a pleasure to watch. Used to love watching Jared play ball.
I might have seen him play 1 game maybe then. I was really busy working, and a lot of times we had to work at night, so I didn't get to see him a lot back then. Looks like I don't know what happened over here. It just kind of got off over there, but it looks like I know Glenn Gallagher. He graduated with my son Brad, and looks like he may have had over 1,000 points. Art Castle. That's who I was trying to think of.
Right.
I knew that name, and I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not even going to say how many points I had, but they're on the 1,000-point list,
right?
Too. So it kind of got mixed up, I think, when he sent it to me. But anyway, folks, that's our 1,000-point club, and when these kids playing basketball for 4 years and they get over 1,000 points, that means they score over right at 20 points a game, ain't it?
Yeah,
real close to it. Over 15 points a game anyway.
Yeah,
and that's for their career. So that's that's an accomplishment in itself for sure. So I just kind of wanted to go over that to get us up to speed as far as so I'm trying to make a little bit of room here. Get us up to speed as far as how these boys have fared over the years, and how they the coaches that we've had and things like that, and going in a little bit of history. And the folks is a little bit upset up there, sounds like.
Yeah.
So we're right in front of Pickett County faithful.
Yeah, they're not too happy with this really lopsided foul count we got going here.
We talked a little bit about the one loss record for the coaches. I wanted to kind of go over our postseason records for the team. For the team, I didn't go back too far. I went back in Adam's tenure, since he's been head coach. He in the district tournaments, regional, sub-state, state. Adam is 8-13, and I wish I'd put a date on that, but I bet you those 8 is coming the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, last 3 years, I'd say.
Yeah,
that's
and it's kind of evened out. So those 13 losses, I think, were back on the prior year, the earlier
side.
Year. Yeah. In 2018, 2019, we keep talking about that team. Well, no, actually, that's last year.
Yeah.
that team last year made it to the sub-state.
Yeah,
and got put out by Eagleville, which they should go into that bracket again. This year, if they make it to the sub-state or the sectional now. But they were beat by Eagleville by 6 points, 56-50. I reckon Eagleville was a heck of a team back then.
Yeah.
And then the deepest they went into the tournament is the 2017-2018 season, and they were in the Class A state semifinal games. Right before they go into the finals of the state, and got beat by 6 points by Loretto, which won it.
That was one of those. I watched those games, and the top 4 teams, 3 of them, Monterey and Laredo and
Douglas.
Maybe it's Douglas, were almost identical teams.
Yeah.
You could have threw them in a bag and dumped them out and not be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those times with them and Laredo, any given day, either team could have won. And I think Laredo went on and won the state.
They did that year.
Yeah.
They beat Douglas that year.
And it was just unbelievable teams.
So our boys were just 6 points away from going to the finals of the state, and could have won it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If they'd have made it to the finals, they would have won.
Yeah, I think they would have. But they just got in that side of the brackets and had to get through Laredo, and they did a great job. It's they were just a tough team.
Yeah.
And a lot of talent. When you get that far into the brackets,
when you got 4 teams
every
left
team's
out of
good.
109 teams in the state, well,
They're good.
you got the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to play good ball.
Yeah, there's no such thing as an easy game when you get that far.
No. We're starting the fourth quarter here at Livingston, and Salina's got a 3-point lead, 30-27. So Pickett County battled back in there. They did get down to about 6 or 8 points.
Yeah.
They battled back. So okay, let's talk about Gordonsville just a little bit. That's who we're coming up and playing tonight. We played them twice already this year, but let's look at their playoff record. They didn't start in the district till the 17-18 season. So that was the year that Monterey went to the state. That's the year that Gordonsville started in this district.
Right.
And so they've got in postseason, they're 3. They've won 3 and lost 3.
Right.
The deepest they've got was to the regional 3A semifinal, and Salina put them out 62-44. So I mean, if that may happen this year too.
Yeah.
All 4 of these teams that's left here that's playing tonight is going into the the first round in the quarterfinals. So,
and if I'm almost positive that the 2 that win tonight will host first round.
They will. That's what I was talking to this gentleman over here with the Jamestown radio, and he's telling me about that. So Monterey, if they win tonight, we may be back home.
We'll be back home. Yep. Whenever is that when they start? Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever
they start, we'll be back home if they win tonight.
So I got to beat Gordonsville and get out of here. I'll tell you what. Let's go. We got just about a minute to go. Let's go ahead and take a break, folks, and we'll come back. We're going to talk about the tournaments as far as the area teams. We got Cookville, Upperman, and we're going to talk about them and see how far they've got into the tournaments and talk a little bit about it. And so we'll be back with the third quarter right after a word from our sponsors.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We will get to know you so that we can give you the personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, proud sponsors of Wildcat basketball. Located on Elmore Street, right next to Save-A-Lot, or just give them a call at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Call the Tree Guys today for all your tree cutting and trimming needs. They offer tree removal at the customer's request. They give senior discounts. They even have 24-hour service available. And they do jobs for insurance claims. They are fully licensed and insured with over 10 years experience. Just give the Tree Guys a call today. 931-267-6191. 931-267-6191.
Okay, folks, welcome back here to the Derward Vaughn Memorial Gymnasium in Livingston, Tennessee. I'm getting better at that, David.
That Derward.
Derward.
It's hard to say.
You want to say Derwood? It ain't Derwood, it's Derward. And we started this fourth quarter, and Salina went back up on top, and looks like they're going to have an and one.
Yeah.
Oh, the basket wasn't no good. So
yeah, he was fouled. The Clay County fans don't like it too much, but he was definitely fouled. He took two steps before he put the ball up after he was fouled. So, yeah, he was going in for a layup. He was fouled at the free throw line. So. Okay,
so one more foul, and Salina will be shooting double bonus here.
Yep.
So they're ahead right now, folks, 33-31, and 6:33 to go in the fourth quarter. David, there was a couple of upsets so far in the tournaments this year with their area teams. Thursday night, White County girls beat the Stone Mountain High School.
At Stone Memorial?
Stone Memorial, yeah.
That
there's the number one seed. And they're like second and third in the state.
Yeah.
So it went in overtime. Of course, it's been played down in White County too.
Yeah, it's their year to host. I don't know exactly how that's fair, but that's the way they do it in their district. They take turns.
Yeah, well they got home court advantage for sure. Well, they knocked them into the consolation bracket at Stone Memorial. That's actually where my granddaughter's going to go to high school up there, so she's going to play on the volleyball team.
That's tough. Well, they're good. They're good in all sports.
She's taller than me.
There you go.
She's 14 years old, so she's going to be a little hoss anyway. Then Tuesday night, Smith County beat Livingston.
Yeah, that was a
big upset. Yeah. Livingston was the 5th seed. Of course, they call that the play-in now. The first two nights they call that the play, the first night they call it play-in, and so Smith County. Of course, we played them earlier in the season over there at Oakdale. Oh no, it's at Pickett County in that Thanksgiving tournament.
Yeah.
And beat them up pretty bad, but they came back now, and they're in the I think they got put out. I think we'll check them out here in a second, but they actually knocked Livingston out, and when we do get over there and look at Livingston, they're put out. Both the girls and boys are out of the tournament completely. So that's different for them.
Yeah, they're
being put out like that.
Yeah.
So Cookville down here, the way they're faring, the girls they're playing Stone Memorial for the consolation game for third place.
Okay,
and that's down at Tech, I believe. Is that right? They're playing at Tech, I believe that.
Yeah. They're at Tech, yeah.
And this is a bid to the. Well, no, actually, they'll be in the tournament period.
Right. Yeah, they'll be in the tournament, but
whoever wins that consolation game goes in third seed. The boys, they're playing Stone. The Cookville boys are playing Stone Memorial
So both of them play in Stone Memorial.
Yeah, and they're both for the third seed in the region tournament. Upperman, the girls, they're playing Macon County tonight.
Is that tonight?
Yep.
Okay.
They're playing them tonight at Watertown. So that's Monday night. I'm sorry.
Monday night,
my
for the
bad.
championship. Macon County's won both times they faced them so far.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a team 3 times. It's really hard. Salina's finding that out tonight.
Yeah.
Pickett County's not going away at all. It's 38-35 with 4:24 to go, and Pickett County just stole the ball. Zach Amonette drives the lane. He's hammered by Ashlock.
They beat him to death tonight. He's limping, got his nose taped up.
It's been like a football game out there. So let's see. The girls, they'll play Monday night in the championship game against Macon County. So that should be a good game. And then the boys play, the Upperman boys play Watertown in the semifinals tonight.
Same time we play.
Yep, and that's down at Watertown. Both of those games are. Livingston is out.
Right. Yeah.
Completely.
So
they're done. We see a lot of them around here at this game.
Yeah.
York, they're still playing. They're playing DeKalb County. The girls are in consolation game on Monday night for third seed. The boys, York boys, is playing Cannon County tonight in the semifinals.
Okay.
So they could go to the finals, which would be Tuesday night, playing against Baxter, I guess.
Mason,
Yeah. So you got York and Cannon County the first game tonight, and then you got Upperman and Watertown the second game tonight. So, and then the White County girls, they're playing Ray County for the championship on Monday night.
Right.
Who would have thought that when that season was shaping up?
Yeah.
But it all comes down to the tournament.
That's it.
Of course, now you do get rewarded if you're in the first, second, first through fourth seed. You get rewarded some type. White County's playing Warren County in the championship. Warren County but they beat Stone Memorial last night.
Right.
And of course, the White County boys beat Coolville by 10 points last night too. So White County is playing Warren County Tuesday night for championship. So that sets it up pretty much. That's pretty much got all of our teams here in this area.
Yep.
Got it all tidied in there.
I was beginning to wonder if they're going to call that foul or not, but they finally.
Looks like Salina's inching up. They got them by 6 points now. 42 to 36 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And is that Luke Smith going to the line shoot too?
That's Amonette on this side, but I don't know what he just called.
So what did they call?
It's the 5th foul on number 10 for Clay
Salina?
County. Yeah.
Clay County.
I thought he
That's
called.
Seal, can't it?
Yeah. Gunner.
Gunner Seal. Missed the last free throw, so Salina still leading by 5 points. Strong almost, and we had a walk on number 2. You got to start dribbling before you start running with the ball.
Yeah. These high pressure situations, it's easy for your feet to take off before you start dribbling. So,
I tell you what, folks. What about David? Let's just stay with him right here. We got 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go here. Let's stay with the rest of this game and see how this turns out. Because Monterey, hopefully, is going to play the winner.
I can't believe they're all over Zach Amonette. This poor boy has been beat to death tonight.
And they called it on Pickett County over there.
I'm not sure how that happened because Pickett County's guy was going for the ball, and Clay County's man was on his back.
Yeah.
And he was running towards the ball. And I know the Pickett County fans are not happy.
No, I think that guy just fouled out. Because he was walking toward the bench after he had made that foul. So, wow. And, folks, we got these refs next game.
Yeah, they're definitely being rough on Pickett County. I don't know why this one ref, he's just eyeing Zach Amonette, and he's standing over here all by himself. Man, he's really staring him down.
Slade Copeland's still in there for the Bobcats. He impresses me to be a sophomore as well.
Yeah.
That was Smith, drove the lane up, no good, and then got another foul on Pickett County.
Another foul on Pickett. I don't know.
That's another.
That's about the.
That's Slade Copeland. I just got through saying he hadn't fouled out yet, and he did right then on that foul.
That's probably about the 12th foul they've called this half on Pickett.
Pickett County.
Yeah, they've been in double bonus for a while now.
We got Salina's 43-37. Grant Strong's the line shooting 2. Hit the first one. Up by 7.
Another impressive young ball player right there.
Yeah, we got to deal with him for 2 more years here
Yep.
in this district. He hit both of them, so I put Salina up by, well, I say Salina. I've always called them Salina. It's Clay County, actually.
Yeah, it's Clay County now. It used to be Salina High School.
And they actually called one on Salina, I believe, that time.
Yep. I think he'll be shooting 3, should be.
Mason Sharp, his first, team's 9th.
No, they're just going to let him shoot 2. I thought he was outside the line, but he must have been inside it.
Salina's got them by 8 points. And that cut it to 7. So it's 45-38.
Yep.
That's good for Pickett County to be scoring while the clock stopped.
Yeah, that helps. Zach Amonette now, he's not going to miss many free throws.
No, he hit both of them, that's for sure. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Salina's going out to the four-corner offense. That's fine if you can hit foul shots.
Yeah.
And they've been kind of iffy on the foul shots tonight. Grant Strong drives up and in. It's a feed from Ashlock to Strong.
Yeah.
Back out by 8 points. Salina, Clay County's 47-39. Got to travel on Zach
Amonette, yeah.
Yep, Amonette. Salina is facing a full court press with Pickett County and almost stole it. Mark Smith almost stole that ball. And Coach Amonette for Pickett County's wanting it off of Salina, but it's not happening, not today.
No.
Not tonight anyway. Strong up with no good, and there's Smith. That's Luke Smith with a rebound. And his brother Mark Smith drives the lane up, no good, and he's fouled by Spivey.
Yeah, Spivey, yeah.
So Mark's going to the line to shoot 2. And both teams will be in the double bonus now for the next minute and 38 seconds.
That kind of changes the way you have to play a little bit.
Sure does. You get 2 shots now. So pull Pickett County within 7, 40-47. There's a timeout, Pickett County. Folks, there'll be a few minutes to go between the games, so we'll come back with our fourth quarter. We'll talk a little bit about maybe the stats and stuff for the boys throughout the year, and then come into this Gordonsville game. These 2 squads have some history.
Yeah.
Gordonsville and Monterey, and definitely got some this year, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Sure everybody remembers that shot down there. Monterey had a 2-point lead, and one of the kids from Gordonsville shot a mid-court shot and busted the bottom. It didn't touch nothing.
Right at the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer. And it got out of his hand. Adam made sure that the ball got out of his hand before the buzzer went off.
Yeah.
So it was a legit shot. Smith hit both the free throws. They pulled within 6.
Making it hard on to get across the line here.
Trying to get it up across the line, finally do, and he's walking everywhere. And they finally was still to Zach. Zach puts it up and in. Salina's winning, Pickett County's winning 4 points of Clay County. 47-43. Clay County gets it up. Strong drives the lane and has it partially blocked, but it went in. Grant Strong puts it up and in. 6-point lead by Clay County Bulldogs. And
Zach's going to draw another foul. Zach Eminette.
Zach Eminette was driving there in the lane and got another foul. Mason Sharp is second foul. Mason Sharp, he played football, and he'll be a tailback, I think, next year for the Salina Bulldogs, Clay County Bulldogs. I'll get it right in a minute. Zach's been really good from the foul line, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. I'm really surprised that he was driving in like that. The way he can
looking
shoot
for a
threes.
foul.
Yeah, he was trying to draw the foul, but I expected him then being down like this to just pulled up and busted it. But
Pickett County pulls within 4 points and almost had it
stolen.
stolen. It's out of bounds.
Yep.
Out of bounds. Spivey tried to take the pass from Ashlock. Pickett County was putting on that press there, David.
Yep, I think some of the Clay County fans wanted them to call that they pushed him out of bounds, but
there's a bang play. Zach with a three up no good, rims out, and Ashlock with a rebound. Almost walked.
He almost stepped on that line, but
he sure did.
But he was watching. Ashlock's a heck of a player.
Salina's a good team. Clay County is, that for sure. Monterey's going to have their hands full if they even make it to that time. Hopefully they will. Right now, Clay County has a 4-point lead going to the foul line with Grant Strong, and got 35 seconds to go, David.
Yep. Now Grant does pretty good from the free throw line here too.
Right, yeah. Up and good. Two possession game right now. There's he missed that one.
Oh,
and
but he stole it.
Stole the inbounds. Actually, a pass rebound.
Yeah.
And looks like
they're not going to count the basket, but he will go. He will go to the line to shoot.
Luke Smith fouled him.
Yep.
And so Grant Strong's going to the line to shoot 2 more.
That's what you call hustle right there, though. He missed that second free throw. They rebounded it, and he stayed down there and got the ball back.
I think he may have copied that off of one of our players, maybe.
Yeah.
Strong's up and good. Going to have 2 threes now, David, to tie it up. 29.6 seconds to go, folks. And that's a 3-point possession.
That's a big shot